I wanted to vlog so bad and I literally just broke this, so.
This doesn't make sense. Oh, hey. Okay, what? What? Oh, God. This doesn't even tighten. I don't. Let's go. Can't play music because it's gonna get copyrighted. Okay.
Who do you want to send it to?
No one. Off. Ah! It's gonna work. Okay. I don't think I can vlog in there. I've never done that before. That terrifies me. Sorry. Not taking you with me. I'm gonna go look for a little tripod. I'll let you know how it goes. I don't think that I'm gonna find one, actually. Maybe we could talk in here for a few minutes. These vlogs really don't make sense. Like, the intro is me doing my photography with the camera, but none of these videos are actually me doing anything none of these videos are me actually doing anything related to photography. I was sick for like a week, so it kind of gave me a lot of time to think about things. You saw in my last talking video that I can get very stressed out. I don't know why, and I don't really know how to control it, but I do, and I think that that's part of the reason why I was sick. I had to cancel a lot of photo shoots, which really sucks because now it's summer, so everything kind of like slows down over the summer because it's like 100 billion degrees here in Lake Havasu, so no one wants to go out and go take pictures. It is a good chance for me to kind of regather all my ideas and work on things like my website and how I'm going to advertise for the next season. I know for sure now that like this is what I want to do, and I wasn't always very certain, so now I really have to go for it and start actually planning things a little bit better. I can't even say that I'm a kid anymore because I'm 18. Pretty fancy. I'm very young, so I'm learning a lot as I go. Oh, God. When I first started doing this, it was because I wanted like exposure, so if someone big in like the photography world saw me and I was able to like explain my story and why I do what I do, I thought that that would get me like exposure, but you know, I don't really know if that's gonna happen. I know for sure I want to be a professional photographer, and like this is all what is leading up to that. Like this is my journey. This is me being a kid and figuring it all out. Eventually, I hope it'll lead to something really big. I have really a lot going on in my mind. I get really annoyed when people always talk about like what they want to do and like all their plans, but then you don't actually see them doing anything. Like, I am not actually doing anything in these videos. It's kind of like me documenting my progress, and if I'm growing as a person, that's going to help me grow as a photographer. I'm trying to connect all of my passions, and that doesn't even make any sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's multiple branches to me. I'm like a tree, I guess you could say. Great analogy. One of the coolest things with photography is when I'm helping someone who's setting up like their headshots for their new business or something like that, or if it's for some sort of project, because I'm contributing to like whatever they're doing, which could turn into some big thing. Like, I enjoy that so much. I like seeing people get excited about the things that they like to do. I like watching them kind of talk about the things that they're passionate about or like obsessed over, because I feel like sometimes that's all people need. If I in any way ever inspired like at least one person to change their mind, I guess, and go after what they really wanted to do, all this vlogging would have a purpose. I'm not gonna change my intro. I like the photography thing because that's the end result. Like, that's still what I want to do. I want to, I don't know, work for National Geographic one day. That would be awesome. As long as I'm taking pictures, basically, I'm happy. I just want to have more to it. It's not just about the pictures for me. I enjoy seeing people grow and watching them be just excited about their jobs or whatever they want to do as I am. I don't know how to explain it, basically. It's just kind of me trying to be real and raw with whoever's watching, and hopefully giving them some sort of, I don't know, excitement and like confidence that they can start doing whatever they want to do. I'm gonna go look for a tripod, and then I'm going to explain, yeah. Oh my goodness. I found nothing. I actually went into Hobby Lobby too, because I love Hobby Lobby. I feel like every single thing in there can be used as a prop for some sort of photo shoot. So I'm kind of obsessed with that, but I hate spending money, so it's an issue because I want every single thing in there and then I don't buy it, so I get all upset about it. But I guess it's a good thing that I don't like spend my money on things that I don't need. But I feel like I do need them because I can use them for future photo shoots. Where is my chapstick? Everything in there is so expensive. Oh, also they had all of these really cute like 4th of July things. That's something that I've really been wanting to start, is like doing these mini photo shoots with like babies and like little kids and have them like dress up for like all the different seasons. So we're gonna go to the park, and if it's not too hot, I'm going, is this even recording? I'm gonna try to explain those posters to you, and we're gonna have a fun time. So let's get going. Okay, I'm literally sitting in the middle of the grass at the park. There's the helicopter. Basically, I wanted to have, I can't even talk. I wanted a vision statement, basically. So something that connects like the vlogging to like my photography and basically like everything that I'm doing in my life, so that I have some sort of direction with something. It's getting windy. My vision statement's gonna fly away. I drew this really scary looking flower because I wanted like some sort of image. So I was thinking like, I have a lot of like these images and like stuff in my mind because right now I'm like preparing for this leadership camp next week. I'm working with like 2 different professors, and we're going to teach kids at ASU about leadership and like what it can do for them. So it's one of my passions for sure. Like I love talking about it with kids. So that's gonna be really fun. Like I get to do a speech on it and everything. So I've like been having all these like things in my mind. So that's kind of why I'm like acting like a teacher or something right now. But I drew this flower because I was thinking like, I'm in the process of everything. Like right now my whole life is like pending. I'm in college. I don't know at all where I'm going to be in a few years from now. I'm just trying to do everything that I can right now to make the money that I need to buy new equipment or just sort of build my portfolio, basically do anything that I can right now with what I have given to me. So I'm trying to take advantage of everything that's in my life without complaining about the things that I don't have. Like, for example, I really need a space. I need a studio, I need an office, because I take everyone into Starbucks, which is fine, but like, I really don't want to spend $5 on a coffee every night and see like every single person in town that I know when I'm trying to like do business with someone. So I think that a studio space would be super cool to like have meetings and everything like that. And then I bought all this really cool studio stuff, like this really awesome white big huge roll of paper and this like huge frame, but it's like 10 feet long, and I didn't think about that. I don't have a space in my house that can fit that at all. So that was like a little over $100, and I haven't used it once. So that's kind of really disappointing, because once, like I was talking earlier about those little like mini photo shoots that I want to do. So if I have kids with like all these cute little props and stuff with like a white background, like I don't know, I can see it. I think it would be like super cute, super fun, but I can't even afford to move out of my house right now, let alone buy myself an entire studio. So like I said, it's a growing process, which brings me back to this flower thing that I drew. I like wrote down like little ideas and everything like around it. It's hard to put art into words. Like that's always something that I've struggled with. So it's like when I ask my mom, because I help my mom with her social media. So when we're trying to come up with captions and everything, I'm like, well, what did you feel like? What did you think when you made this painting? And she's like, Brooke, I don't know, like I just did it, like I just painted it. There wasn't any plan, there wasn't a process. And I feel like that's a lot of my photo shoots and like a lot of pretty much everything that I do. I don't know, I just wrote down like little goals and stuff, like for example, like family business. Like I think that it would be so cool one day to work with Carter and my mom. Like my mom is like so good with planning, like she used to be an event planner, and then if we like combine her paintings and then his filming, I don't know, I feel like there can be some sort of huge body family thing going on there. I just don't know how to control all of my excitement for like all the things I want to do and like balance that. So I wrote down take it slow because I need to learn to kind of take a breather once in a while. I mentioned Disneyland in like one of my first videos, I think, because I have this drawing that I did of the Disney castle. And like, because I used to do art, like I took art all throughout high school. Like I love art, I love drawing, but I don't really do it that much anymore. But I drew this castle because I'm like obsessed with Disneyland. I don't know why. Like it's my screensaver on my phone and everything. And I think it's just because it's not like the theme park, it's just like the idea of how Walt started something from literally nothing, and now like you talk to anyone in like the whole world and like they know what Disneyland is. So it's not like those weird like obsessions where like everything I have is like Disney or something like that. It's just like I like the story. I think that it's good to have like a movie or something to like use as an inspiration for things, and to me it's like Disneyland, like the castle, the fireworks. Like I loved it as a kid. I always thought that it was like super magical going there, but now that I'm older and I realize like the story of it all and like how he got started and how like he did it, like he went all for it. Oh, it's a leaf. I think that's amazing. Leadership is on here too. I talked about that before already. That's like another one of my branches. I'm gonna use that analogy as like a tree, because I like watching kids like to be leaders and want to start their own thing or just be better people. I think it's like super fun. There's not much on here honestly that I haven't already talked about. It's just an example of like something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to tie all my crazy ideas in my head together so that it makes a little bit more sense. That's enough of the flower. That looks very scary. This one, I actually wrote the date on this one. This one's a little embarrassing. Ouch, I think an ant just bit me. This was from July 26, 2018. So it's kind of like around the time that I do this every summer. Like I go through and I think about ideas and stuff, but it's really bad. It's a really, really bad drawing of a skyscraper, but it wasn't supposed to be good. It was just supposed to be like a rough sketch of an idea. I sat down with my friend last summer and we were like, you know what, let's just draw something like crazy that we could only dream of that would happen. And so I drew this like skyscraper, and there's all these different floors. Basically it's connecting all of these different ideas and people. So there's like a floor for just people planning and like, okay, it's crazy, like don't think I'm not that crazy. It's like a floor for like planning like props and everything, and there's like a whole floor for like people to relax and like get ready for their photo shoots if they're like professional models or something. There's a floor for like this is like insane. There's a floor for like scrapbooking and like printing and all these like things that you could do with the pictures after they're done, basically like little gifts and everything like that. There's a floor for leadership for like kids, so I can like inspire them to do their goals and everything. There's a scary van. There's a floor for like traveling and like planning out all of our next, this is so embarrassing, all of our next like projects and ideas and places we want to go, because I want to have like a team of photographers or something. I think, I don't know, actually haven't thought about that part yet. I get the top floor. My like logos on the top, and it's just like a really, really, really awesome like editing studio with like a pool and like all this stuff to like relax, because I need that. there's a lot. There's like a business floor. There's Carter even gets a floor, my brother, if he's lucky, for like filming and like all that fun stuff. There's a floor for like my mom and like painting. The bottom, the very, very bottom is like this really cool like client lounge and like all these little booths that they can go to like plan out their photo shoots if it's like a wedding or something. And then it's like a really cool restaurant and just like place for them to just feel relaxed. And the bottom, I have this like underground section. It's basically for giant parties to like celebrate our success. It's gonna be really cool. So, oh, and there's fireworks, I guess, that come out of the top, and a hot tub. So yeah, that's a little insane. That's really crazy, but I don't know. It's fun to just like have ideas and like, please don't stop, please keep going. There's a huge bug. Oh, I just got the chills. That was so disgusting. I think that there's ants all over me. This is a mess. This is probably like the most awful video that I've ever filmed because I'm just a complete disaster the whole time. But I don't know. I wanted to explain where I'm at, where my mind's at for summer, because it's like a refreshing time to like get your mind straight and like think about all the things that you want to do. I shared a lot of really, really personal like drawings and goals and stuff that I really don't share with anybody. I think that a more realistic version of this would be kind of getting the people that I know with like different skills to all kind of like work together. So like my brother, how he does film, and like my mom, how she's really awesome with like planning and everything. And then just like different people in my life that are either like really cool artists or just like awesome planners. Like, I think that it would be so fun one day to just have a huge building where we were just all collaborating with like really awesome ideas. I find it hard to just make videos about photography. I don't want to teach photography. I don't even barely know what I'm doing half the time, so I don't think I'm like qualified to do that. So school, ASU, is basically what even started this whole video idea anyways. As I mentioned before, it was just for like exposure and everything like that, because I got super involved this year. Like, I tried to do as much as I could. I tried to involve all my school projects like with photography somehow, and I actually got to do that for some of it. I think that it's a really good decision that I'm like staying here, and that I get to have all these connections in the community to build my business more here before I go off someday somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. Guess I'll take you with me. We'll see how this goes. If I do go on trips this summer, which I'm hoping for, but that's really expensive, I want to record them and share that experience. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know where this is going. Thank you for watching this complete disaster unravel before your eyes. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done here.